Hi everyone, and thanks for watching our weather update on February 28th, 2023. Well, today's the final day of meteorological winter, and we're going to bring you the weather for the first half of March, pretty much, with the GFS, ECM, GEM, UKMO and ICON models on meteociel.fr. Now, the reason I'm using this model, or this site, is because again, Weather Central is having issues with loading its charts. It's really slow, so it'd just be a big pain trying to use those charts. So I'm using the site today. I was meant to be uploading a video, creating and uploading a video on the reanalysis of the Irish weather that we saw during the winter of 22 and 23. But because the charts on Weather Central .d are performing so badly, I can't bring you that, unfortunately, because the historic charts of the weather are on that site. So today we're using the meteociel, as I said, to do the forecast. So hopefully tomorrow, when Weather Central is back running as normal again, I'll bring you the reanalysis of the winter weather tomorrow. So I'll get started with the GFS 12 run. So the big interest of weather at the moment is the possibly severe cold weather that we may see for a time next week. So we'll see what the models are showing today. So into Friday and Saturday, the high pressure retrogresses towards Greenland and Iceland, and at first we pull down a slack northerly winds. And that'll be quite chilly, frost and fog, maybe a few wintry showers in the north. But watch this, high pressure properly gets going over Greenland and Iceland, and you put in a bitterly cold northeasterly winds. And with low pressure in the mix, in the channel, who knows what could happen? We could see, fun and games, snow, sleet, freezing rain, ice, all that sort of fun stuff. Again, we see that low pressure coming through there, trying to break the cold weather down on March 11th and March 10th. And that would probably bring a snow event to at least the south of the country, and then we slowly start to move the lows a bit further northwards. So we're getting a bit milder now, and at the end of the GFS run, we look properly mild and westerly then. So blocking's gone, PV's back by Thursday, March 16th. Now I must say that this is just one run of the GFS, and the GFS isn't the most accurate model we've ever seen, as I'm sure we've realised over the winter, this winter and last winter especially. So it's just one run, could change any time, so don't take the positions of those low pressures too literally. May not even verify, may not even develop, and we may see no snow at all. ECMWF run. So we're going to skim through this. Friday and Saturday, we see the high pressure retrogressing towards Greenland. By Sunday, we're starting to pull in the very cold northeasterly winds, so wintry showers on northern and eastern coasts. And that looks really severe on Tuesday, March 7th at 1 PM. Look at that, low pressure setting up in the North Sea towards Denmark, high pressure over Greenland. Look at that bitterly cold, long fetch wind from the northeast. It's ridiculous. As I said, one run, may not verify, so calm down. And that we keep it like that pretty much until the end of the run, where the low pressure moves northwards again, and we actually get pretty much the complete opposite direction of wind. So if you see Tuesday, the winds originating from there. But on Friday, it's originating from there, where the mouse is. Southwest, northeast, different, completely different, totally different. In the space of 3 days, that's quite interesting, and very mild with that as well. But we do go bitterly, absolutely into the freezer for a few days. But one run, can't take it too seriously. There's a lot of flip-flopping, wobbling, that sort of stuff with the models. So it's all to be monitored. Anything could happen. It's an evolving situation, but we may, I'm going to say may, go freezing, bitterly cold for a time next week. GEM run. shows the high pressure slipping towards Greenland, and in repel, a northerly wind from Sunday onwards, northeasterly wind even, and that would be wintry with low pressure in the mix. But by the end of the run, we start to see the polar vortex gaining strength across Greenland again, high pressure waning its influence and collapsing to our south, and it looks like this big waft of balmy southwesterly winds has our name on it. So I think I know where that's going. UK Met run looks like this, and we see the high pressure retrogressing towards Greenland, and then we slip a northerly wind from about Sunday or Monday onwards. So very, very interesting with these models. Look at that lovely, beautiful, eye candy northerly wind. It's stunning, guys. I like that. You couldn't really get any better than that. Well, I guess you could. You get the wind from that sort of direction. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent now. I'm just because I'm excited as well. Icon run looks like this. So we're gonna go to Sunday, and you start to pull in the wind from the north, and in we pull the wind from the north. Although and the northeast. Although the Icon doesn't really have it as optimistically, if you will. It only really has it for a day or two, and then it looks like it's really a break with the low pressure in the Atlantic moving northwards and strengthening, and this wind, I think, is wafting towards us. So, anyway, it's all up in the air. Is that the sign of a wobble? Is that the sign of a wobble? I have no idea, but it may be. It may not be. We may not even turn cold, or we may be plunged in the freezer. It's all up in the air. No money on anything yet. All uncertain. Anyway, yeah, so quite interesting times, everyone, to say the least. So if you enjoyed the video, happy February 28th, guys. Happy last day of winter. And I'll see you tomorrow in the new season. Hope you enjoyed the video, and bye for now.